or it's going to give us damage mitigation. I think that's how the game actually refers to it. So we miss our line attack onto Nox. It's a little unfortunate. We use our line attack, that's Cupid ult. We're going to step out of that. We're going to back it up towards Baba Yaga. See if there's anything we can do. We're going to pop a shell, pop a horrific for her. We get the... Oh, we get the double, we get the double, we get the double. Yes, sir. We get the double, and because nobody was around, those kills actually go to me. So that is a double kill for Ganesh. Sight hardly seen. We're going to see if we can keep pushing with this Pele. This Osiris looks pretty weak. Right here we're going to try to eat the Nox abilities by walking right in front of her. Pele is able to get the kill. So right here we miss our line attack. That's going to launch us into tower. And I think Thanatos is just going to be able to clean us up. What do, Scooby-Doo? It's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we have a viewer requested video of playing some Ganesh support. If you are new to the channel, we upload Smite videos 6 to 7 times a week with the intent of lowering the Smite learning curve. So if that is something you are interested in, be sure to hang around, throw a thumbs up, and maybe even subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope we're learning stuff together. So let's go ahead and take a dive into Ganesh's kit. Ganesh's 1 is going to be a line attack, and as it damages enemies, it's going to give you bonus damage. So up to 5 minions or enemies hit are going to give you a stack of 2% damage each, capping out at 10%. Ganesh's 2 is going to be a circle around him with a cone in front of him. Any enemy that stands within the cone is going to be silenced, and any ally standing within the circle is going to gain bonus protections. The 3 is a line attack where you dash forward, do a little bit of damage, knock the enemy up, and you kind of hold them in place and then knock them up. Ganesh's ultimate is he summons a little box, and if they try to leave the box, they're going to be slowed and take some damage. Ganesh's ult slaps. If you can get somebody on the edge of the box and use your 3 to hold them there, you're going to melt them. And then Ganesh's passive is if he gets the final kill or the final hit on an enemy, he's going to reward the kill to the nearest ally. And then his assist range is extended, and the time in which he can get credit for an assist is also extended. So, going over the build, we're just going to go the Guardian's Blessing. We started with a Health Chalice and 5 multi-pots. We got multi-pots because it's going to allow us to stack the multi-pot on top of the Health Chalice to really regain our health back. And it's also going to give us a little bit of mana. So, for our lane matchup, they have a Nox and a Cupid versus our Churnos. So right here, we are holding our 3 until we have our 1, and then we're able to use both together with a little bit of cleanup from Cernunnos. We're able to get the kill. So now we're just going to keep the high pressure going in this lane. So we cleared the wave. Now we're going to go hit one of these harpies just to maximize our XP. Up, here comes the Thanatos. We're going to hit the stun, hit the 1, and we're able to feed Cernunnos another kill. Poor Thanatos, thought he could make a rotation over, and then we just walk into jungle and catch him. That's gotta suck. We're gonna head back. We hit the silence so Cupid can't root or can't dash away. That's Cupid's dash. I maybe put a little bit too much pressure here and should be a little bit closer to Cernunnos. We're just gonna call him Cern. Pop a shell. I'm letting him know I can't really tussle right here. Gonna use the line attack on the wave, give him the bonus damage, and then make our way back to the purple. On my way. So all in all, I'd say we're off to a pretty good start. We've used our CC pretty effectively to set Cern up for some kills. I have enough for another ability, so I'm going to come and kind of just hang out.
Retreat.
Don't quite have enough for the boots that I want, so one more wave ought to do it.
Be right back.
Now I'm going to go ahead and back, and I'm going to pick up Traveler's Shoes. Traveler's Shoes is going to give me bonus movement speed while leaving the fountain, and it's also going to give me 25% movement speed instead of the 18. So I am going to be a little bit faster than the enemies. If you have the plush Ganesha skin, you have a special that comes along with the skin that allows you to do this. Roll around in a ball and occasionally bounce up. I think this is a nice little touch on the skin, and I really like this skin because of this emote. So maybe it was a little bit too friendly. Took a lot of damage while bouncing around in that emote. We get our one onto Cupid. It's a nice little poke. They just pop a med. So that is something they are not going to have. And now we have our ultimate. I see Thanatos is in our jungle. I kind of ping so that Cern knows that I'm heading towards this Thanatos. And then since we're rotating on this Thanatos, we're going to go ahead and use this time to rotate mid. Dharmic Pillars. Unfortunately, I did not get the root while he was on it. I hit my one, but I do not have any other follow-up damage. So now I'm hanging out with Baba Yaga in mid.
Enemy missing left.
Missed the line attack, but Nox also got the silence right here. I do not want to be in front of minions, Oleron, and Nox. I probably should not have used my dash aggressively in that situation, especially because I don't think Baba Yaga has the best follow-up. So that's a little bit of a misplay on my part. We're going to move our way back over to left lane, just because we don't really have enough gold for any part of Gauntlet of Thebes. So we're going to kind of move back to left so we can farm up just a little bit. I'm going to try to get this churn really ahead. Use the line attack, bait out the dash. Ultimate in 2.
Attack the gold fury. Ultimate is ready.
Let's see if there's anything we can do. Looks like they're just running back lane. We're going to go for gold. I try to do my Dharmic Pillars. Yeah, very poor effort. Or very not successful effort there. I should have had the Gold Fury targeting onto somebody else and then used my Dharmic Pillars instead of having it target me.
Retreat.
We're going to move our way to red buff, help secure this with Pele. We're going to move mid because it looks like Baba Yaga does need our help now. We did get a little bit of farm from going left.
Enemy missing left.
So, right there, I intentionally ate the Oleron one. That way it wouldn't full clear the minions.
Okay.
Haley's making a rotation left. There's 2 people in right. I'm not sure how much I can do in right lane. And I think Tyr... Yeah, Tyr got 1.
Nice job.
Tyr got 2, so Tyr cleaned up both of them. So good for him.
You're as solid as a rock.
Nox is rotating over. She's gonna get us in her too. We're gonna kind of keep hanging out mid. There we go. That's the damage we want. We hit our ultimate and then we stunned or rooted Oleron on our dash while he was standing on the edge of the box, and it did crazy damage. And then Baba Yaga was able to follow up and get the kill. Up next, we're going to be building Gauntlet of Thebes. Gauntlet of Thebes is just going to allow our team to be more survivable in team fights.
ally has been slain. Enemy missing right.
So with Ganesh, you can build him a couple of different ways. It's kind of how you play him along with the build. Once you have a few core items online, the other ones don't matter quite as much, and it's kind of just counter picking. Played a couple games with Ganesh, but this one I felt like my early game was the strongest, and I did a decent amount in helping out my team. Might not be the best stat line, but it was a very fun game. Thanatos is in the left jungle. I don't think we're going to be able to rotate on him. We're going to keep going mid. Let CERN get the farm in left. Try to help this Baba Yaga out. I know Oleron is not that fun to fight against in mid. We're going to use our pillars. We get our stun. Unfortunately, he was not on the edge. Baba Yaga missed the potion for that setup. So, gonna pop a shell. This is not good for our team.
Can you just AFK under the tower?
Yeah, I'd be a little salty too if I was a Baba Yaga. So we are going to make a rotation left, although we could stay in mid and clean up the wave. We're gonna make a rotation left, see if we can get CERN farther ahead. That's Cupid's dash, so we should be able to just come up here, get a stun. CERN gets the kill. I don't know how much he needed us to rotate over. We did barely get the stun off, so maybe Cupid was out of range and CERN wasn't going to be able to get him without our assistance. But we showed up, we got the kill. Now it's time to rotate out, go back mid. While in rotation, always bounce around. So here's the Oleron. We got the stun early, so hopefully that way Pele can get this follow-up damage. We're going to throw down the ult. Unfortunately, it was just short of the damage needed to kill Oleron. Baba Yaga's doing some Baba Yaga stuff. Tyr is doing some Tyr stuff. And I see that they're committing, so I'm running back in to try to help. Looks like Baba Yaga is going to get ulted by Thanatos here.
What are you even doing?
Enemy ultimate down.
Oof. Nox's silence did good job there of canceling our dash.
Retreat. Your left tower is under attack.
I call off the attacks, they retreat, let Tyr know like we're not really looking to fight here. We're going to clear this wave. We should be going for the red or their red.
Can you just AFK under the tower?
Thanatos is hanging out in mid. We're going to set up some wards. I don't think he can solo us without us putting in a good fight or retreat.
Your left tower is under attack.
These two over in left, we do have our ultimate. We see Pele is over here, so we're going to make the rotation. We should be able to get some good kills here. Pele gets some damage off. We got the Cupid, that's the important one. Nox is their support, so if we can get her, it'll be nice, but if we can't, it's not going to be too detrimental. It'd be cool if Baba Yaga would rotate over to help with this team fight, but it does not look like she is going to. Right here I get a little lost in the jungle.
An ally has been slain.
Oleron makes the rotation over. We use our silence, which I think is actually slowed down in the Oleron ult, so it extends the duration. They've just got a lot of CC and damage in our jungle right now. I think we're able to get out. This Baba Yaga's...
You are trolling.
Ooh. It would have been nice if she rotated earlier, and then she kind of stuck around a little bit too much. But we got Gauntlet of Thebes online, so we are looking alright. We are gonna make our way back down mid. We are up 1,000 gold as a team. We are down 1 kill. And currently we are
No problem.
0, 1, and 5. But if you look at Ganesha's little passive icon, to the upper left of his health bar, you can see that there's the number 2 there. And that means I got the final hit on 2 gods. We're going to use the ultimate. Cupid uses his beads. Probably nothing going to come from this, so we are just going to back it up. That was a bit of a waste of an ult, but I was able to bait out the beads, so that should help Cern in this lane. That was our rotation, so we're going to rotate back mid.
Enemy missing middle.
Why am I so good at the game? It's so wonderful.
This tier is cleaning up kills whenever people come to gank him, so he's doing a really good job. Looks like 2 on the Cern, so we're going to make a rotation over, see if there's anything we can do to help. Nox is able to clean up the kill. I think we're going to be able to get this Cupid here.
The mistake was mine.
I think the Cupid gets out, unfortunately. No rotation from mid.
On my way.
Up, rotation from their mid.
Why am I so good at the game?
So that's a little unfortunate. Okay, our mid was able to get a kill. We're going to ult. That did not stun him. I guess it was just short. Had a couple of those this game where it looks like I hit him, but... So right here I say attack Gold Fury. I hope that mid and tier would rotate over, and we could just try to burn it down real quick and turn on anybody who comes. But mid goes back to mid, and there's 2 people there, and they get caught alone by themselves. So that was a bit of a team issue. I think we would have been able to burn down gold. They might have rotated over, and if they did, then we would have either engaged with them or kept trying to burn it down. I think it would have been better to force something on gold than to try to fight in mid. We're just going to keep cleaning up the minions. We are stacking our Gauntlet of Thebes. We're going to see if there's anything we can do to get this tier out. He's going to go down. Now we are in a terrible spot with not a lot of health, so we are going to try to get out of here. Pop the shell. Thanatos ult. Unfortunate. We tried to duke him out. So, after Gauntlet of Thebes, we are going to buy... Oh, I forgot what this item is called. That is super unfortunate. The enemy team kills the Gold Fury. The Stone of Binding. The Stone of Binding is going to reduce the enemy that you... If you hit an enemy with CC, it's going to reduce their protections by 10, I believe. Or it adds 10 pen onto the next target that you hit with your CC.
On my way. Attack left lane.
An enemy?
Cern's able to get a kill. If we can get our ult off, we might be able to set him up for this other kill. Tier's able to get it without our help. We're going to clean up this wave. Looks like Cupid's in the left jungle. Osiris is all the way in right. We probably don't have to worry about him. Oleron is in mid. We should be able to take out this Cupid, and we should group and hit this left tower.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's so wonderful.
Our team is going to push mid, though.
Attack Fire Giant.
I should have been pushing the tower with Churn right there. And that's what I think, at least. Now that I'm looking back at it. Looks like we're going to get the mid tower and the left tower. Tier did get our right tier 1 tower.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy. On my way.
Majestic.
Your team has destroyed a
Make the call to attack Pyromancer. Pele's over here to help, so we should be able to burn it down.
Enemy missing left.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Nox is a little far pushed up. Looks like the team's going to collapse on her. She's going into the left jungle. She has her dash. She's probably out. So Their whole team comes from behind. Yeah, we got way too aggressive chasing down that Nox.
Retreat!
We didn't see the 4 people coming up from their spawn in the left jungle. So that was a little bit of a misplay there. We definitely could be warding more as a support. And we also have our second relic. I think I go Horrific Emblem this game. Sprint is also a viable option. So is Blink. Wouldn't really use Frenzy per se. But I think between Shell and Horrific we should be able to do some good things in team fights. We get the stun up on the Nox. 19 seconds until I have my ult, so we need to play this a little bit passively.
Sorry.
I'm going to go around through jungle. If I can get my ult off, I can really set the team up for some kind of kill.
Attack!
So right here, we get the ult off, get the stun off, we get the 1 off. We do not get the 1 off, we get silenced. Team did not really follow up, so we're going to pop the shell, pop the Horrific, and then fall into the back line. There is not much we can do with the amount of health that we have, so we are popping health potion, just kind of hanging around, see if there's anything we can do. We are about to make the discovery that there is not, so we're just going to go ahead and back and heal up. So after the Stone of Binding, we got Relic Dagger. That's going to allow us to use our Shell and Horrific more often, while also providing us movement speed, health, and cooldown. Right now, we are working with a little bit of extra movement speed, some protections, a little bit of protection removal, and a little bit of cooldown. So we did buy some wards. Now we're going to start placing them for the team. We see the Thanatos, we miss our dash unfortunately. We're going to use our 1. We use our ultimate to get the kill onto Thanatos, and then the kill is going to go to Pele. Pele, no! There's nothing I can do! Oh no. Up too far trying to help Pele. Might die here. Q just saved my life. This savage diving into 3 people.
Oh, it's so bright!
Gonna use the line attack, get a little bit of damage off. They're still kind of hanging out, so I'm still kind of hanging out, trying to play to where they're not going to engage on me, but I could come in and provide some CC for an enemy or for a teammate. We're gonna hit the jungle chalice and then rotate mid.
Enemy missing middle.
I think CERN could probably do Gold Fury
Attack the goat
at this
on my
point
way.
in the game, so I'm gonna rotate over with him just so he has some help. So right here, he's tanking it. I'm gonna use my Dharmic Pillars, and then that should really melt down this Gold Fury.
Majestic.
Very nice. That's going to put us up about 3,000 gold. We are down 3 kills. Our scoreline says 0, 3, and 9. We have final hit 3 people though.
Group up.
So after the Relic Dagger, we are going to go Spirit Robes, and that is because if we get locked down, we want to take reduced damage. So if Nox hits us with the 2-1 combo, it's going to activate the passive on Spirit Robes, and we're going to take a % reduction in damage. Or it's going to give us damage mitigation. I think that's how the game actually refers to it. So we miss our line attack onto Nox. It's a little unfortunate. We use our line attack. Let's keep it ult. We're going to step out of that. We're going to back it up towards Baba Yaga, see if there's anything we can do. We're going to pop a shell, pop a Horrific for her. We get the... Oh, we get the double, we get the double, we get the double! Yes, sir! we get the double, and because nobody was around, those kills actually go to me. So that is a double kill for Ganesha. Sight hardly seen. We're gonna see if we can keep pushing with this Pele. This Osiris looks pretty weak. Right here, we're gonna try to eat the Nox abilities by walking right in front of her. Pele's able to get the kill. So right here, we miss our line attack. That's gonna launch us into tower, and I think Thanatos is just gonna be able to clean us up. So that started as not the best team fight. We kind of turned it in our favor, and then Pele showed up, and then we were able to push. We got one, and then Thanatos was able to clean me up. I don't know. I think we were like +1 in that fight. I think they lost 3, we lost 2.
Thanks.
Oh, so instead of going Spirit Robes, we actually went Mantle of Discord. I thought we went Spirit Robes this game. So Mantle of Discord, once we fall below a certain health threshold, we're going to get CC immunity and unleash a stun around us. It's going to be very useful for getting out of situations. And that's going to put us at 20% cooldown.
My condolences. Retreat! Retreat!
We are going to just march up mid, clean up the lane. We have our team fighting over in left lane. We are going to eventually want to make a rotation over there.
That's too bad.
But somebody's got to push mid lane.
Forget it.
So I don't really have any teammates around, so I don't really want to fight, but I dash in, use my 1. Osiris gets the stun off, but I think we are a-okay. We're going to use our ult. We almost get the stun off onto Olaround, but Osiris steps in front and blocks it. So one big mistake I've made so far this game is I haven't bounced around in my special emote quite enough. So 4 people coming out of left jungle, it is time to back it up. Looks like they are pushing CERN.
On my way.
I wish Tyr would rotate over and help out a little bit. We get the line attack off onto Osiris. That's going to buy CERN some time. We're going to keep moving back. We do a little dookie duke onto Thanatos. We pop the Horrific. Hopefully that deters them a little bit. Taking a lot of damage. We're going to pop a health potion. There goes our Mantle of Discord proc.
Ultimate is down.
Baba Yaga is going in deep. I have my ult, so hopefully there's something I can do here. Able to set up Pele on one of the kills. Able to set up Olaroon on the kill. That was a great Dharmic Pillars. That worked out perfectly. Osiris dashes out. There's the special emote wall.
Attack middle lane.
So it is a 4v2. Just gonna go ahead and tank this so the team can run in and kill this Osiris.
Be right back. Be right back. Enemy missing right. Retreat middle lane.
Be right back.
Attack the Gold Fury.
Oh, I do like that.
So we bought 2 wards. We don't have quite enough money for a full item, so we're going to hold on to the Guardian's Blessing and take advantage of its passive where it gives us bonus gold. Probably going to sell it on the next back and then buy an item. We still have room to get 20% cooldown. We could always use more health and protections. Probably don't need any more damage. We have a lot of base damage on Ganesha with our ultimate, and it doesn't necessarily scale too well. We just want to be tanky and have some utility on us to allow us to survive and set up our teammates.
Oh, look out for you.
We're gonna go ahead and ward Fire Giant. Is anybody mid? Let's take a look. Does not look like it. So all 5 of them are up. We need to be kind of careful and we need to start grouping as a team. I think that's where our team kind of lacks a little bit. We don't group all that well.
My way.
We use our ult just to buy us a little bit of spacing, I think. Yeah, so they're straight up 4-man pushing mid against R2. We have 2 people rotating over. CERN's now in the picture. So I think this actually just leaned into our favor because of how our team rotated in. We popped a Horrific to try to buy a little bit more time for our team. We're going to try to stick onto this Oleron. Terrible shell, but I popped the shell to kind of encourage the team to keep pushing. This is a situation where a sprint would have been super useful instead of the Horrific. So right there we are going to dive the tower.
Your left tower has been. Carry me, team.
Cupid is pushing our left side.
Defend left lane.
Enemy tower.
Attack middle lane.
Pele's gonna go back, so we don't need to worry about it. We're gonna keep pushing with the team.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
Sorry.
The tower is so weak. The Phoenix is so weak. So I'm like, okay, 79, I can take that. I'm a Ganesh. I go in and I start doing basic attacks, and it regens faster than I can burn it. So just complete suicide mission. Tyr was able to dive with me and burn it.
Forget it.
I was kind of just throwing my life away. We were able to get the Phoenix for it, but that was definitely not worth it. So now we have a pretty penny in the bank. We are going to... What are we going to be buying? I know we're hovering Bukatoth, but we're definitely not going to be buying that this game.
I am sorry.
No problem. Sorry.
So 2, 5, and 18. We are doing alright. Our team is ahead by a kill. We are up about 7,000 or 8,000 gold.
On my way.
Still kind of just hovering over these stats. Let's see. We are going to go...
I like it.
Oh, I forget what this item is called too.
Be right
Let me think on it. The Staff of Myrddin? Myrddin. We're just gonna call it Staff. So what this item is going to do is whenever you ult, if you use any of your abilities, you're going to be able to use the first ability you use after your ultimate again. So if I'm Ganesh and I ult and I dash, I could dash again. So right here, the CC chain onto this Osiris is fantastic. We almost get the kill, but we just expended a lot of resources trying to get it. And now we are taking a very bad fight. At a point in the game where if we lose a team fight, we could lose the game. So that was just a very bad initiation. We dumped a lot onto an Osiris who was able to just get out. So now we only have 2 people left versus their 5. Now it's just Pele left. So right there alone, I think we kind of lost the game off of the play Tyr and I made. We should have been grouped up. Our team did not group up super well towards the late game. We had a very strong early game. We had a very fun double kill. But I think the enemy team is going to be able to just march in and clean this up. 15 seconds. Let's see. I could get up and do my Dharmic Pillars. Nope. Alright, well if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, let me know which god you want to see played next, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for spending a little time with me today. I hope you had a good time, I hope you learned something. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.